Not to the point where you're jabbing your fingers way up in there, because sometimes we're heavy-handed. Just make sure they're breathing normally. They're not clenching their teeth. The stomach movement is normal. Breathing pattern is normal. Nothing's like they're holding their breath, it hurts. If they're clenching their teeth, it hurts. If you see this little jaw muscle on the side, any type of muscles coming out of the face, like holding pain, it's a bad sign. Because some people don't like to tell you that they're hurting. They think that the pain is good. Like, oh, this is supposed to hurt. No. Massage is supposed to be like a good hurt, like a good pain. We all know that good pain. When you get in there, you know what I'm talking about. That good loving, or good hurt. That's the only good hurt that should be ever experienced on a massage. Now, when you're saying like it hurts, like, oh my God, I'm holding my breath hurts. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't care if it's deep tissue. That's still not deep tissue. That's actually deep ripping because your muscles are ripping open. They're hurting. So all I did was switch my positions to the thumbs, right on top, circles. And you're basically just opening up the chest. And you can go as slow as you want. The only time you should be going fast is if you know what you're doing. Because if you go too fast and end up hurting somebody, they'll let you know, and then you're open to lawsuits, license taken away, all this other stuff. So just make sure thumbs. Let's see, we're below the nipple. Nipple line is here. We all know where our body is. So thumbs. Now we don't stay here for more than at least 3 to 5 minutes. Even 3 minutes is kind of a long time. 5 is pushing it, because now if you stay here for more than 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes just on somebody's breast, I don't care if you're a male, you're gonna feel some sort of way. Like, okay, what the are you gonna get to my arms, or you can get to my legs, my feet, what nose, whatever you're gonna do? They're thinking that, because I know I think it. Sometimes like when somebody works on my back, I'm like, if you don't get down to my hamstrings and hurry the hell up. Yes, I get antsy because I'm like, okay, you worked the night out, move on. And then it can feel like you're playing around, especially if you're a guy or a female. Like, it doesn't matter these days. Whoever, us, them, they, or it, alien. Yes, all of us. We all love touch, but sometimes you're touching too much. Just 3 to 5 minutes. 3 pretty much is really, really good, or 4, but 5 is pushing it. Okay. So when you have your thumbs, sides of your fingers are on the sides of her rib cage. So let's just say her arms are out to the side a little bit, so you can see where my fingers are. So fingers, I'm not grabbing her whole breast. No, this is wrong. Fingers are going to go to the side, like where her rib cage is. Fingers, rib cage. Thumbs, right on top. Now you're going to grip, like really grip in there. So these fingers are like gripped. So once you're underneath here and you're trying to grip, okay, something's wrong, because you're now cupping the whole breast. It's called cupping. So when you cup something, no, that's what a bra does. That's what's called a C cup, B cup, A cup, double D cup, cupping, because you're underneath and you're holding breasts. That could be misconstrued in court as like, well, yeah, did you cup the breast? Did you, once they put that word in there, yeah, you kind of done. It's over. And you actually say, yeah, I had my hands like this. You're in troubles. Take your fingers at the sides, push in. So all you're doing, push. Fingers, push. Because I'm on her rib cage. Thumbs right on top. Now, dig in there. Because now you can work those serratus anterior muscle and the pec minor and a little bit of pec major. When you're going forward, you also want to grab and come backwards. So you're almost like picking her body up. Not a body slam, but picking the muscle up. Because some people are like, I want to grab the whole thing. Just be gentle but firm, so you let her know or him know that you ain't playing around. Like, you're going to come back tomorrow. The only other way that you go to the side is both hands to the sides, to the side of the rib cage. And all you're doing is circles. And when you're circling, it's just with your palms. Remember, there's a lot of tension on the sides. Now, we're not going to go underneath. That's another class coming later on, like for a Valentine's Day class and stuff like that. Okay, then yeah, you're going to be going in between the sternum, down, underneath, all that good stuff. But that's for somebody that you know, or you, girlfriend, boyfriend, side piece, bun, now and later, whoever it is, you have a connection with them. For regular clients, hell no, you're not going to be doing this. None of these massage moves that you will ever do that I'm showing you that you will do just for regular clients. Hell no, no. Do not get your license stripped away from you because you watched a video from me and it looked cool or it looked great. Hell to the no, 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 no. Because these people out here nowadays are really in it to strip you from everything. Because massage therapy is becoming saturated, so they can let people just go. So don't mess around. So for Valentine's Day, then yeah, or other days, sensual Sundays or seductive something days, then we'll go over that another time. But for now, let's just say you want to go into the middle of the chest. Hands like a diamond, like you're about to, you're part of the Rockefeller, diamond, like your delta, ski. Wait, is that nope? Oh, I messed it up. What is the ski? Oh, ski.
That's the AKAs.
That's AK. Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't say no more.
I know, I done fucked it up for everybody. I set us back 1,000 years.
In between.
I know, right? Wait, so what is the diamond like? Diamonds?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know.
I'm not going to make they sound because I'm not in their word.
Okay.
But I got you off camera.
All right, so we all know the diamond. Okay, so like a diamond plate, put your hands together and you're just working the middle. Pinky and everything else stays right where it is. You ain't going nowhere else higher. No. Right in the middle. This is your comfort zone. Because someone says, hey, look, my chest hurts. So I'm basically going in, circle out. In, circle out. In, circle out. Or you can have both in here and just do a big circle. All in one motion, like a clock. Clockwise. Then after about 3 or 4, you do counterclockwise. And it feels good. I like when somebody lifts the skin off of my chest or whatever. Like, good grief, what the hell? Why wasn't I getting this years before? Like, what the fuck? I can breathe better. So it's good to loosen up fascia. Fascia is that lining, like the chicken before you take the lining off and you cook it, fry it up real good, put that seasoning. That chicken layer, that white layer is the fascia. That's what keeps our muscles encased. And like with cats and dogs, what is the first thing they do when they wake up in the morning? They stretch. They're stretching out that fascia because fascia tightens up over time. Just like when you sit for a long time in a chair and you're like, wow, why's my back hurt? Why my legs hurt? Yeah, because you're cutting off blood flow. You're cutting off circulation. You need to move. So it's the same thing in our chest. We get cold, phlegm, our bronchial tubes, bronchial sacs, the little air alveoli or whatever, if I'm saying that wrong, they get congested. And if you don't take deep breaths in, hold for at least 5 seconds, maybe 7 seconds, then breathe out. That's good oxygen. When we keep breathing, yeah, that's one thing, but we breathe so fast, really. We breathe like 1 or 2 seconds. But when you breathe in and hold, you're stretching out your chest because it needs to be stretched and opened up, okay? So for palms go right on top. This can be a little invasive, so just make sure your fingers are straight because once they come down, right, keep your fingers straight as possible. Then push. Come back. Push again. Then come back. So when you're doing your pushing, you can always tell your client to breathe in, but sometimes they're going to be in la-la land. They're going to be, comatose, like in a deep coma-like sleep. So they ain't going to be listening to you. Oh, take 3 deep breaths. What would you say? They in another world, like for real. This is their time. But if they are awake, or not awake, but if they're not sleeping, of course they're awake or alive. You tell them take a deep breath in, and then exhale. And on the exhale, you push forward. Inhale in. When you inhale in, you come back. And then exhale. Now, don't be breathing out with them and your breath is crazy. You have to have gum. Like, oh, damn, I just contaminated my hand. Hold on. Clorox wipe. See, I was about to show y'all I have gums back there. I done sent, oh Lord. Hold on. Let me get this right. Oh shit. It fell all up in there. Okay.
Oh, you're hilarious.
So now we gotta sanitize our hands because I did the gum thing, and I don't know why I just tried to put my finger back on her face. That's crazy. Lord have mercy. I really tried it. I was like, yo, it would have been nasty too. Oh my god.
I can't breathe.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yo, this close wipes is really good. It's really potent.
Yeah, they strong.
Got a high. Contact high.
Like you huffing paint.
Man, I forgot what else. Oh, okay. So let's just say you have gum right. Fresh breath is.
Don't breathe over people.
Yeah, don't breathe right, because it could wake you up out of a dead sleep. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is I've had it happen. I had a great massage and all of a sudden, like, or if somebody's cat or dick is stinking, like, for real, no, wash yourself, no. And you know what I mean. I've had some massages by, you know who I'm talking about. I love you, but because you're right here, the head is right, literally, and your legs are open. If your stuff is dirty, especially men, the woman can, come on, you know how women, you know how y'all are. Y'all can sniff like a dog, like the animal, you know, yeah, like the cadaver dog. How the hell does a dog find a body underneath 6 foot of ground or even further? That's a strong nose. But that's how our bodies permeate, even through soil, dirt, gravel, because once it rains, the rainwater re-washes the earth or, you know, goes inside, it actually makes holes in the earth. So then, yeah, that body smell comes right on up. But anyway, it's another video. Good grief. Make sure your stuff is clean. And when you tell them to exhale and breathe in, you got to be safe too and breathe in, okay? And please remember, we do have a mask. It's COVID-19 times or 20 or, wait, are we in COVID-21? We're in COVID-21 and we're safe. We use sanitization wipes. Don't at me and all this other bullshit on social media, please. Oh, so okay, so palms. I'm back on my grind. The palms, right? And we did it forward, we did back. That's great. We just now move to another angle. Remember that pec minor, right on the side, forward, exhale. Perfect. And you're just doing the same thing. And all I did was reverse my position. All I did was go to the side. Don't graze the nipple if you don't have to, because if you do, people like you could be a talented therapist. But sometimes when people are thinking in their minds, like, why the hell did he just graze my... And sometimes if you have big hands, like, I mean, yeah, it's going to be very hard for you to keep your hands at this position the whole damn 5-10 minutes, because you're going to get tired right up in this knuckle area, wrist area. It's going to start to hurt because you're holding your hands like this the whole time. Because even right now, I'm like, okay, I need to rest my damn hands. So make sure when you are, go to the sides without touching anything. And yes, you're going to be tired. After working on somebody for 8 hours, you worked on 6 clients out of the 8 hours. Like 2 of them had 2-hour massages and the other 4 just had an hour. So yeah, you're talking about 7 to 8 hours working on people. You're tired and things can happen and you didn't mean to, but just make sure, or you can just say, oh, I'm sorry, my apologies, that was my hand. Are you okay? Make sure they okay in the room. And if you feel like it's something crazy, then leave the room. Okay, the massage is ended. I feel like, you know, I'm gonna leave the room right now. Just do what you have to do, okay? So again, from the sides, we did from top with the thumbs, we did our palms, we did inside the diamonds, or the, you know, that delta move, and then circles, push and pull, all that good stuff. And that's pretty much how I work, from the sides all the way up to the top, to facing my client, working the breast area. It's nothing really hard to it, and that's all you can do. I've seen some people put their hands in the middle and do all this extra stuff. Please be careful, because even sternum, you're below the nipple line. Even though you're not touching nipple, people are funny. Even though, yes, chest area right in here needs to be worked on. Stomach area needs to be worked on. You can actually get out of your chair and face this way and work underneath the breast line. It feels amazing, even for men. I know when I have, well, I'm out of shape, shoot. I do have adipose tissue down there, but it feels fucking wonderful when somebody gets underneath my shit. I'm like, yes, please get all up in there with the thumb. I don't mind it, But even for a male or female therapist working on a male, you can get in trouble too. It's the same breast tissue, same areola. We have areola too. We just have the male version of it. We don't have milk glands or the lactation to, you know, get breast milk and all that good stuff. That's the only difference, I believe, because some men do actually have a lot of adipose tissue where it's really like a breast, just without the production side of it. So be careful. That's all I pretty much do. And you can work on the arms and everything else, whatever you choose to do afterwards. There's many ways to work the breast area, but there's only so many I can show you on a YouTube channel or Instagram without getting in trouble. Because even they would block my channel. That's why she's in a tank top. On a regular video, oh yeah, we would be total naked so I can show the anatomy of it. But nowadays with YouTube rules, creator, you know, contact rules and shit like that, or community guidelines is what they call it. Yeah, your channel can get shut down. Not just the video anymore, your whole entire channel. So if you've made money off your channel or you're trying to promote something, online classes or whatever your niche is these days or side hustle, it can be terminated like real quick because they have family friendly ads now where they want everything to be so simple and comfy for people who are paying for these ads. So it's not against you, it's just against somebody who's, I don't know, like evangelical Christian or whoever the hell's crazy that, I don't know, rioting, whatever. Anyway, you're politicians. You'll be safe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Okay, because I'll keep going. Please stop. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna show, man. You don't need to know no extra shit. They'll take it to the extreme.
You are hilarious. And why haven't we done a chest massage before? Because it is amazing.
I got you. We're gonna
and I won't sue you.
We're gonna work it.